Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it's my opinion or no opinion at all. Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. And today, yes, this is the 1 year review, the 1 year look back, the 1 year of the Michael Kors Soho quilted leather shoulder bag. This 1 year review will be the most extensive and in-depth review you will ever see on the Michael Kors Soho bag.
You're that girl I knew you were.
Now, before we hop into today's special 1 year anniversary review, if you guys love handbags, Michael Kors, fashion hauls, hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you enjoyed today's content, please hit the like button as it does help me know you enjoyed today's video and it helps with that pesky YouTube algorithm.
Thanks for coming over. Thanks for being so lovely.
Anytime.
It is super hard for me to believe that I got this beautiful handbag 1 year ago. Time flies, especially when you're creating YouTube content. Let's just say that. And for 1 year of this bag, I will say this is by far, by a mile, my most used handbag. And it does show the most wear and tear out of any other bag I do have. With you just looking here, with the beautiful ring light reflecting all of the beautiful lamb leather, you can see absolutely not a single imperfection in the leather. Michael Kors is doing something with their lamb leather. I will say that. It is absolutely durable.
I think we should have that conversation.
Now, the only thing I would worry about, though, on the durability of the leather is the edges. As you can see here, minor edge work. Minor edge work. I will say, I thought that by now, within a year's time, the wear and tear on this bag would be significantly worse than what it is now. There is some minor peeling on the edges or edge damage along the back flap, or the back pocket, I should say. And it is just on the top creases. It's really not bad. As you see along the sides of the bag itself, little to no damage done, little to no visible wear and tear. So it is safe to say that this thing wears very, very well, shockingly well.
Am I wrong?
So when opening the bag, you see how there is literally, you see the creasing. The natural creasing. You know how most bags get like a really natural crease in the folds of the bag and everything? After 1 year, do you see a single crease? Like a permanent crease other than maybe like right here? I think this is maybe the only permanent crease on the entire bag. Top notch. So again, no creasing. I don't know what stops the creasing. It could be the polyurethane foam within the bag itself. What they use to quilt or to make it like puffy-ish is polyurethane foam. So I think because it is a polyurethane foam and polyurethane lasts such a long time, it's able to maintain the quilt itself. Please do understand this is my personal experience, and I like to treat this thing to the best of my ability. You spend $500, $600 on a handbag. You don't want to look at it in a year's time or even 5 years time, 10 years time and be like, oh, that was a waste of money because I treated that beautiful piece of leather like absolute garbage, and now it's a floppy sack. A deflated floppy sack.
What was it? It was scary. It was scary. It was really scary, and
Let's take a quick look-see inside the bag to see any type of wear and tear on the inside of the flap, the front quilting, anything like that. There's a couple scratches here and there. You can see one right there. Like, it's not bad, though. Like, you can't really see it that bad. Yeah, some nicks, like, totally average. Absolutely no paint peel. No paint peel. It just looks like there's some, like, somebody, like, dotted it, which is probably from, like, my keys and all that. Like, again, this is my most used handbag. Little to no damage on the inside of the flap, which is possibly the most easy part to damage of the bag because that's where you're, like, touching. Now, there is some wear and tear on the front here. In the front quilting, there is just a little bit of scuffs, kind of. So right here, there is, like, some of the gloss on the bag is, like, completely scuffed. There is a scuff on the bag. So this isn't, like, a scuff-free bag. I can't sit there and say, oh, it's not gonna scuff. If you're not careful, it will scuff. And I do remember my keys scuffing this. I remember getting these scuffs. And then the edges on the inside of the flap, or, like, the edges on the, when you open the bag, like, the fold-in edges, as you see here. The biggest wear and tear on the bag is probably the chain strap and the leather strap for, like, the chain. Now, I'm definitely not going to complain because it looks absolutely phenomenal. As you can see here, there's just, like, minor metal plating, chipping type of deal, like, minor. Mind you, this is probably the worst out of the bunch I have. So as you can tell, it is like a completely, the leather itself is like double folded sewn, and then there's the vinyl paint on top. So like the vinyl paint has not cracked, it has not broke, it's held up excellently. It's just the folding of the strap does not look so cute. And sometimes it likes to show through. Yeah, see, like it shows through on this side too. So in all honesty, it's nitpicky.
So what's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
As well, I do see a lot of complaints online. A lot of complaints, especially on my reviews, that people have hard times with this clasp. And, like, I think like, every now and then I'll have issues with it. I find if you're, like, pulling... It's all in how you do it. Like, sometimes if you're, like, holding it, like, maybe like this, and then you take it, and it's like, okay. And finally, on the last checklist for wear and tear, it's the leather warping. The only thing that has warped was the back pouch here. If you can tell, like, just the back is just kind of like puffed out a bit, just like that. That's the only thing on the bag that is warped. And I did include that information with my first review of the Soho, so it has not gotten any, like, worse or anything like that by the looks of it. It still looks like it's holding up quite well to me. In my previous videos, I did say I was kind of nervous to overfill my bag, even at the slightest. It's safe to say you can put a bit more in it than what I was saying in the beginning. I can actually fit quite a bit in it. Now, I will say in the beginning, I do not feel like I would be able to fit the wallet I did fit in there. I genuinely feel like it would not fit in there the first time I bought the bag. So with time, the leather should be able to loosen up. The bag should be able to, you know, fit a bit more than what it was the first time you opened it. Wow. I have not done an incredibly thorough breakdown of a handbag like that in a while, and that was a lot. That was a lot, sis. I'm sorry. I really appreciate it if you made it this far. Now, to close off the video, we are going to talk about the price increases and if it is still worth buying the Michael Kors Soho with the inflated price increasing. So when I first bought this bag, I paid $428 plus tax Canadian. I can't remember the exact number with everything together. And like literally less than a week of the bag, even just being on their website, they put it on a discount of minus 25%, so like 25% off or whatever. So I did get this for, I think altogether with tax included, I think this handbag was just above $400 Canadian. It really hurts to say that this now costs $558 before taxes. If Michael Kors keeps up the price of the Soho, if they are able to continue to sell it, and they are able to push the price increase every time they do it, the Michael Kors Soho could very well be an investment piece. It could very well be an investment piece. For me, this was an investment. I could sell this for basically how much it retailed for when I first got it, plus that. So in my eyes, this bag is an investment piece. But for you, if you buy it $558, in 2 years' time, what's the price going to be? Is it going to be worth the money? Did they cheapen out on the bags now? I can't answer all of that for you. But what I can say in my personal, humble experience with my Michael Kors Soho, and not only just this, but my collection, I have 6 Sohos. I love the bag so dearly. I love it. But if you are looking at it and you have the money and you're like, I really get it. I highly recommend it. It fits a lot for what the bag is. The hardware is gorgeous. It wears wonderfully. The bag goes with anything. The bag goes with every outfit imaginable. For me, it's a no-brainer. If I was able to just buy it off the bat, I totally would. I recommend it. But if you're one of those people that might not be able to just frivolously spend that type of money on, and now such an inflated price of a bag, that is up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you. I think the bag is worth it if you have the money. I love the bag. I love it. It is my pride and joy. It's my little baby, but do you love it as much as I do? Is it worth the $558 plus tax? Is it worth the $428 plus tax? You have to make that up in your mind. So for me, it's worth it, but the price increase has definitely took a dagger to my heart, and I will not lie about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this special 1-year review of the Michael Kors Soho. Again, really hard to believe that I've made it 1 year with the Soho. Thank you. If you are still here from the original review, if you found me through that original review and you are still here, make some noise. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. If it wasn't for that initial video getting almost 9,000 views now, my highest viewed fashion video, oh my gosh, I most likely would not have made a full switch into being a handbag fashion channel. So thank you. Thank you. You helped me with this. With all of that being said, I'm going to show you a sickening, absolutely stunning outfit of the day with this sexy, beautiful bag.
There can be 100 people in a room, maybe there is right now, and 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100 people.
Alrighty, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content, the 1-year special review, and the sickening outfit of the day. Is there any other content you would like to see about the Michael Kors Soho? Would you like a styling video? Also, would you like to see a video where I clean it up, like an ASMR type of video where you clean it, put some beeswax on top of it, give it a protective layer, try to, fix it up a bit, give it some extra longevity? Would you be interested in that? All that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have had on today's video, share with your friends and family, and check out the description box below for the 3 lucky links to my Discord notification squad, my Facebook page, and my Instagram. I love you all so much, and I will see you beautiful faces in my next video. Bye!
I think it was good.
I'm done. I'm done.
No, show's over. Show's over.